All right, it's time to cut this 2-week-old perennial ryegrass for the first time. It's probably not really time, but I'm impatient. This is kind of the impatient and lazy man's perennial ryegrass seeding project. So let's see what we can do here. Now, I was going to leave this for another few days, and I would like to leave it for another few days, but I did notice the deer, oh dear, have been frequenting my perennial ryegrass. And to me, I mean, it looks like they've been doing a good job of trimming it. And by good job, I mean bad job. You can see lots of bits that have just been wholesale pulled out by them. So I don't really know. So my thinking is that if I shorten it up, it may be a little less attractive to them. I don't know. The other thing, it'll help with my OCD to get rid of the leaves on it. But fingers crossed that the deer won't be an issue for the perennial ryegrass ongoing throughout winter. I would say it was looking like amazing up until maybe 2 or 3 days ago. And then, I don't know, it just, yeah, looks a little thinned out, and I'm thinking that's potentially why. I wasn't 100% consistent when I dropped the seed anyway, so I wasn't too concerned about that. But yeah, it doesn't look as thick as it was previously. When I mow grass I've seeded for the first time, I like to use the lightest mower possible. I haven't got them all here at the moment, and really none of the lightweight ones. Either the Azito or the Bosch would have been kind of perfect for it. I do have the Stihl RMA510V here that's arrived, and it needs to be christened, so it's a new mower, it's new grass. Let's see if they're a match made in heaven. I'm sure that's the lightest one I've got here. All right, but still it is. So this is the Stihl, RMA510V. It's a self-propelled 21-inch or 51 centimetre battery mower. It runs on Stihl's AP battery system, which are these batteries here. This is one of my quite old batteries. They did send it with and these are 36-volt batteries. It is their professional grade battery system, so it's the top end of their battery systems. Now it can take 2 of these batteries. Now it'll cut 25 to 100 mils. It's got a decent sized catcher. It comes with a mulch plug as well as a side discharge port. I do like a side discharge port. Got a little attachment that'll hold that up and it just shoots the grass out. Great when it's a little bit longer. Now this is a $699 skin only, meaning this tool as it is, you then obviously need to have a battery and charger. So by the time you do that, you are up over $1,000. Now it's not going to be overworked on this perennial ryegrass. This is the first time I'm using it, but let's get cutting. Now, I always love the first cut. Now, I'm normally stopping myself from doing the first cut, but I feel like the deer have forced my hand here. So anything that goes wrong, I will be blaming on the deer. All right, we're going to start it on, maybe that's a bit high. We're going to start it, now these don't go ridiculously low anyway, so we're going to start it on the third lowest setting. Give it a little test. I'm just going to go around the border first, and then just be as gentle as possible. That's the plan anyway. Let's take it easy on the self-propel. All right. Okay, I've gently done the border. No going back now. All right, so it probably looks better on camera than it actually is, but quite thin in spots now. I feel they've thinned it out. How rude are they? And then just taking a dump on my lawn. How rude. Definitely a lot more aesthetic. Definitely a lot more aesthetically. Why do I struggle with that? Aesthetically pleasing now, in my eyes. What did we take off? We've got a lot of those leaves. So yeah, we didn't want to go super aggressive there. Most of the leaves. And then this beautiful stuff. Now I don't think I mentioned at the start, this has a bar blade, as well as, you know, most battery mowers I've tried do. Magpie's down there. I feel it's judging me, going, you've gone off too early. You've cut it too early. Look at you. Quite a few. There's 6 or 7 of them around, actually. So much wildlife around here lately. We've got the deer, magpies, which magpies are everywhere. Came across a wallaby yesterday too. Just having a staring competition with a wallaby. I feel like I'm winning. Don't blink. Don't blink. I win. So less than ideal for me to be cutting it now and for it to be being munched on by deer. But we'll just roll with the punches. Again, it doesn't really matter what happens here. This was just a spur of the moment thing I wanted to do, just to have something to play with over the cooler months. So if it's a giant big failure, it doesn't really matter. Of course, I want it to be beautiful, but on another note, the chicken coop is ready for chickens. So we're probably going to get them tomorrow, just depending on logistics. So if you want to see how that goes, make sure you're following, make sure you're subscribed. I will give you updates, obviously, on the Perennial Ryegrass project. I mean, it looks kind of cool on camera. I just realized I haven't given you an update on the rye project in my little backyard. This has been neglected now for a couple of weeks, so definitely needs a mow. Let's even that up. The dogs have been going to town on it, obviously. Nothing aspirational about it at all. But we're going to give it a quick mow. It actually looks a lot better in person than it does on camera. It's usually the other way around, but if it doesn't rain today, if it doesn't rain today, I might give it some liquid fertilizer. There's really nothing consistent about it, but damn dogs. Dogs and winter. Anyway, that's what do you think, Maggie? Can you go to the toilet somewhere else?